All right, hey everybody, welcome back to Whiskey Trek. I'm Jackson.
I'm Natalie.
And today, well, we're doing something interesting. As it is in the industry, sometimes things change. For the better or for the worse, and lately people seem to think sometimes it's for the worse. But we're gonna find out. And today's subject is early times bottled in bond, which some years ago, back around 2018 to 2021, was heralded as one of the best budget bottles you could buy, which was in this form with the black plastic cap. It was
Very important distinction.
my personal favorite. And then it changed when it changed ownership to Sazerac from Brown Forman to the metal cap. Slight changes in bottle shape, and a noticeable change in at least the blending. Of course, everyone says that the distillate didn't change because Brown Forman sold their stocks, but then obviously the whiskey didn't taste the same to a lot of people. And now we've changed again. Sazerac has removed the 1 liter bottle option and has replaced it with the 750 milliliter bottle from the Benchmark lineup. And they did knock the price down. I purchased this for $16. So that's about $10 less than the previous Sazerac metal cap. This will be confusing. Okay, we'll say Brown Forman is black plastic cap, and then Sazerac first iteration is metal cap, and then Sazerac second iteration is Benchmark bottle. Or square bottle.
If you're a fan of this channel, this will not be lost on you. I trust all of you.
Yeah. So that's what we're here to find out today is, well, how is the new one and how does it compare to the other two? All of 3 are fresh cracks. I have not opened any of these, so it will be a fair comparison. Okay, so the new one will be last. Metal cap.
Metal cap.
Metal cap. I was gonna say Sazerac 1, but then I was like, no, we're calling it metal cap. And then this is my second to last bunkered bottle of the black cap.
I didn't think he was going to open this for like another 5 years.
I've still got one left to hold on to forever and ever because now they're like $100 online. Color difference? Yeah. I mean, how about in the glass? So this is the black cap and this is the Sazerac metal cap. And then this is the black cap and this is the new bottle. I don't know how that shows up on camera.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started
Okay.
with Early Times black cap from Brown Forman. Here we go.
Here
Cheers.
we go. Cheers.
That's like syrupy.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of youthfulness on the nose, but honestly, it's very, very sweet.
Yeah, and I feel like that's not going to get any better the deeper we go into this.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a blind. It's a flight.
Flight, yes.
Okay.
So straight off the rip, it's like a youthful Woodford Reserve Double Oak.
Ooh, I like that.
Like some fresh red berries. You get like this faintest hint of a banana, like very, very faint.
Incredibly faint.
But yeah, a little bit of oak char and syrup, marshmallow.
Okay, that is exactly what I was thinking. I was a little too nervous to say it though. I was like, that sounds a little too candy, but like, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, for sure. I get marshmallow. All right, ready?
Yes.
Okay. That's really good.
Yeah.
The finish is long. It coats pretty well. It doesn't feel overtly watery, especially for how young it supposedly is and the proof that it is. Like, it's just a very well-performing budget bottle. I think I like this more than the current Wild Turkey 101.
Wow.
Definitely.
Okay.
I like it better than most bottles I've had that are under $35. Like, that's just right up my flavor profile for like if you could just have this would be my everyday sipper. If I could choose one for the rest of my life, it would be this bottle because it's it's so easy and it is delicious, and it's not like overly complex where you're like constantly trying to like think about it, or if you're not thinking about it, then you feel bad. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like you ever have a pour where you're like, I'm too distracted to really give this the time that it needs. And this doesn't need that. It's just like here to have a good time.
Awesome. Well, better get to the next one.
Yes, let's go ahead and get to the next one. Metal cap.
Wildly different.
Yeah, at first I thought I had a glass issue. It smelled kind of pond watery.
Oh, I was gonna say like, how do I want to say this? Pine is too Christmassy and too like deep of a scent, but you know that like leafy green.
I have a glass issue.
What do you mean?
Smell mine. It kind of smells like wet dog.
I mean, not really.
Oh, I totally get that though. That's so weird.
Do you want another glass?
We'll see if it tastes bad.
Okay.
And then we'll see.
Cheers to that.
We didn't even give notes on the nose.
Well, you were
My bad.
hating on the nose. I figured you just want to like jump into the deep end.
Oh no, I was trying to see if I had a glass issue or not. Okay. Well, on the palate, and then we'll give notes on the nose. On the palate, it kind of does taste like a current day wild turkey product in the way that there's a little bit of cinnamon and then some nuttiness.
Beer mash. That's what I'm getting.
On the nose or on the palate too?
On the palate too. Mostly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So like straight up mash. Yeah, definitely. It doesn't coat super well, and the finish is pretty quick.
Yes.
It feels lower proof than the first one, and I mean that less in like a spice way and more in like a how it feels, because it does go away really nice and quick, and then the palate doesn't, like the texture, I guess the texture doesn't feel fantastic. I mean, it's what you would probably expect from something in this price range, like a Wild Turkey 86 or similar. And in that aspect, it's not horrible. No, I don't think that this is terrible.
No.
But there is a noticeable step down.
You're right. It does leave quickly. It's a little thinner. I mean, I'm not expecting like an $80 bottle. That's just like the first thing that comes to mind. It's hard to put complex thoughts to a not so complex glass.
When you smell them side by side, I think the sweetness of the black plastic cap really helps mask the youthfulness, where the metal cap, it doesn't have that sweet aspect, and so the youthfulness is showing in abundance, and then it lends itself to be kind of grain forward with that cinnamon note, a raw wood note. Yeah. All right, on to the new bottle. This is the square bottle or the benchmark bottle or whatever you want to call it. So let's see how it is.
We're gonna smell it this time.
We are going to nose it this time.
Yes. Okay, literally same. I was like,
do you smell anything?
once I really got my nose in there, flower petals, but that's about it.
Yeah, it vaguely smells like you're standing outside. Does that make sense? Like when you go outside and you're like, you get a tiny whiff of the grass and the flowers or whatever.
I mean, yes, you have never, out of all of these bottles and all these reviews, you've never said anything smelled like that, so I think that's hilarious. I don't think it's wrong.
But I mean, just even compared to the metal cap.
Yeah, I don't usually put my nose in the Glen, but yeah.
And that's, I mean, it's not like I put nothing in there, so.
Okay, now that I'm just like assassinating my nose, I'm finally getting more.
Assassinating my nose. This is only 100 proof, babe. We're not talking barrel proofs right now.
I know, but I cannot put my nose in a glass and just get a...
My nose is going as far in as I can, and that last, I just got a little bit of like the ethanol on the nose, and I'm still not getting like any noticeable notes. So I guess we just need to drink it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, I got a big sip. It feels like something they'd give you at the tour. Like, they give you the basic, classic stuff first to build up to the good stuff. This is definitely something I feel like we would get served. Not bad. It's not gross, that's for sure.
It's not gross.
It's not gross.
There's just not really anything going on. Like, I will say it has a longer finish. It sticks around longer than the metal cap does. But it kind of doesn't even exist on the palate until after you've swallowed it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's not an assault on any of your palates.
Yeah. I don't even know what this would impart in a cocktail. Because it doesn't have like a noticeable flavor profile. Like, it doesn't have the cinnamon red hot kind of thing going on and the mash going on of the metal cap. And it certainly doesn't have the like complex like oak and syrup and jelly thing that was going on with the plastic cap.
I mean, to give it something, I mean, I'm still tasting it. Like, it's not gone in a second, to be fair.
Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, that time I got more on the mid palate and the back palate. And in that aspect, it is more similar to this. That time I got that mash kind of taste you're talking about. They did get rid of the cinnamon, mostly. But it's still, you can tell it's super young. It is really thin, but it does kind of hang around on the middle of your tongue for a weird amount of time.
Yeah.
Which would be a plus side if it tasted like anything.
It's definitely bourbon still on my tongue, but not like...
I mean, this is like bourbon if you... I don't know how to describe this. It's weird because like even things like Jim Beam White Label, which are 80 proof, which is 20 proof points lower, 10% less alcohol, and you still get like a very distinctive peanut note. And then there's Old Forester 86, which is 14 proof less than this and still has much more of a noticeable flavor profile. I've just never experienced a bottled and bond that just kind of doesn't taste like almost anything at all.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
I mean, I'm grateful. I've had some like really, really heavy corn whiskeys and bourbons that I just didn't really like.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like this. Like,
I mean,
I
I don't. Because there's nothing to like.
But it's not. You're right. This is hard.
It is hard because you can't say like, oh, it tastes terrible because it tastes like nothing. But in it tasting like nothing, that makes it bad. Just like, right?
But not gross. We'll say it again, but not gross.
Yes, but it doesn't taste like pond water or something like that. It just is nothing. It's nothing. And for that reason, I would recommend almost anything else. Because like when you want a whiskey, or if you're using a whiskey in a cocktail, you want it to impart the qualities either on your palate or in your cocktail. And with this, you're basically just using a slightly flavored vodka. I mean, that's harsh. I like it more than vodka.
For sure. 1000%. Vodka is gross.
But you get what I mean, right? Like, there's just, it's so dead. Like, it's just weird. I don't know, man. There is no question in my mind. It is not even freaking close. It's not even close. For one, this tastes like nothing. So we'll just get that out of here.
Third place.
This tastes not fantastic. It's fine, but I wouldn't just buy this at the store for myself to just enjoy. I wouldn't pour this for myself in a Glen to have at night. I would use it in cocktails because what else am I gonna do with it?
Second place.
This thing is freaking delicious.
First place.
And I would drink it all the time, every day. It's just damn pleasant. It is just damn pleasant. It's so good. I actually one time had this in a blind against Old Forester 1897, their bottled and bond, a Knob Creek 12, and 1792 bottled and bond. And I gave that to my dad and my brothers blind, and all four of us unanimously agreed that this one, which is funny.
Which is funny.
Because it is, at the time, it was $23 for a liter, which comes out to like $16 for a 750. And those other bottles are all $40 plus.
Dang.
So,
Alrighty.
yeah, pretty clear victory. Well, that went differently than I expected. Well, the order was the same, but the new early times is weird. So, anyways, make sure that you check out our merch store because we do have some available. Also, you know, StarTrekWineandSpirits.com. Do that too.
10% off, use our code.
How exciting. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Check us out next time here at Whiskey Trek. Cheers.
Cheers.